when we did the very first like qualification course, 2-day qualification in Wiesbaden, we already had our first sponsor, who later became a sponsor and did the first OpenSpace Beta transformation with us. He was at the very first, Andreas, he was at the very first workshop we ran in Wiesbaden, I think. So he was the right person at the right time. And then in January 2019, we started the transformation, and it was done half a year later, it was done, right? So we were lucky that in the qualification, some interesting people show up. Of course, some colleagues and consultants were there, but also actual clients. So we qualified people. That we think it's important to help people understand these concepts beyond just reading about them in the handbook. Daniel wrote this excellent handbook. We published a handbook, and I think we put the main concepts there. Still, like let's say understanding them fully and taking them to heart requires a little bit of being rattled. I think Daniel is good in rattling people around open space agility, and we learned about how to help people learn it, understand it, and so over the course of the years, Silke and I, we have accompanied a couple of client companies doing this, the full Monty, so to speak. So doing the transformation works, we learned how to qualify people, which is nice because we want people to learn, and to also, we also had people in our qualification like Peter Pröll, who now does his own accompanying clients through OpenSpace Beta, and he has done 2 transformations as well on his own with another, sometimes together with us, sometimes alone. So we have seen that it works, which is not a small feat. And we have learned that just doing this, a company doing this, is not sufficient to help people understand the challenge everywhere. It's like democracy. We have hundreds of years of the democratic idea, but still not all countries are democracies, and some are even sliding into fascism or authoritarianism right now. And it's a little bit like that with organizations, I think. Just because the thing works, we have done the concept proof over and over, that doesn't mean that now everybody is rushing to do transformation. And I think that's one of the things that's not yet, the mission is not complete, so to speak.